which means I have a lot of damn pain. When people are having problems with their upper back and neck, I think that serratus is kind of hidden. Where does serratus attach? Generally, without looking it up on Google. Ribs. And what is serratus attached to on the other side? Does it attach on the shoulder blade? What the motion? What does serratus do when serratus clenches? When it tightens, it shortens.
Brings your wings in.
Brings your wings in. Does it pull the shoulder blade forward?
I think so. Yeah.
Pulls the shoulder blade forward. What do the pecs do? Pec and pec minor. What are we trying to do the whole time? But most of what we've done, other than the compression on the neck, what were we doing with the shoulder blade?
Opening it up, yeah.
Serratus, it was hidden. Like I'd work on my pec and it was still tight, but like I had this ongoing kind of weird arm thing. And one of my students worked on me and they got into my serratus and I was like, ooh. And it felt like I was being shanked in prison. Somebody had a shiv and they went, right in your ribs, right there. Right? And it's like when they pressed on the tissue with their elbow, I was like, no. Everything in my nervous system was like, no. It was just inordinately tight. It was so tight that it felt like sharp. That was the prison shiv or whatever. They had to use a much broader tool to be able to access it and kind of roll it open. And then slowly my muscles softened. My nervous system, for some reason, had locked that down. A lot of people who are having upper back, neck, shoulder pain, I'll use the stuff that we've done so far and then I'll go into this. How often do people normally want to like, hey, come in and work right in here?
Never.
Why? It's uncomfortable. Dude, I'm about to do the work and I'm like, eh. There's just something about the area, it's just not very open. Like if you do work in the intercostals, do you sink down and like try to get between the ribs? You ever had people do that? Ooh. The way I'd like to do it is after we've had them inside lying on this side, we've opened up the upper back, we've done some compression in the cervical spine. I'll come to the side again, bring her forward. Because I want her stacked high instead of like rolled open. And then I'm going to put my forearm big and broad. Forearm flexors, meaty. How's that right there?
Good.
Not too much pressure?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to give her just a little bit of jostle. Now, how does she feel as far as breast tissue is concerned?
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, you could put something down if you wanted. I think because she's falling down and forward, it's totally fine. I just want you to be aware of that when you work on people. Our work is intimate. You just have to meet the clients where they're at. And it's like if this was, she's like, oh, it's too sharp, it's too much pressure. Then I would put down a towel or a pillowcase and dampen it. So as I give you pressure up and down, I think how's that right there?
Good.
I feel something. How's that? Not too much?
No.
Okay. If I give you the option of up or down, which one do you like more?
Up.
You like up? Okay. Right into there?
Yes.
Okay. So serratus anterior interdigitates with, think about the bodybuilders. Lateral obliques, is that it? Lateral obliques, like interdigitates, right? So when I give you pressure right there, how's that? Okay. Could you use a little more pressure?
I could.
So instead of I can change my body position to just lean in, I actually want to mobilize her shoulder at the same time. You see how I've got her just gently just kind of folded in? I'm going to do this. It's almost like her arm is pushing my forearm into her. How's that?
Feels good.
Feels good. Okay. Now I'm going to hold this. Do you want pressure like a jostle? Or just holding static?
Static.
Static? Okay. Now, do you want pressure posterior or to the front?
Posterior.
If they don't give me an answer, sometimes they just totally check out, which I got to honor that. Other times, if they can't really decide between one or the other, I'll kind of go in the middle, split the difference. If I go up and then over, how's that?
Better.
Better. Okay. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to go a little bit posterior because it seems like this is the direction she wants. How's this right here? Is that a better spot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, it's not too much on your shoulder joint?
No.
Okay. Right there?
Yeah.
It's not too sharp.
It's a little sharp, but I like it.
I also think she doesn't have a lot of problems here. If you did this to me, I don't know if you'd be studying with me anymore. You have to, listen, I can deliver pressure, but you got to be gentle when you work on me, okay? You got to go slow. Got to go slow. So right there, how's that? Okay. Very gently, without hitting me in the face, can you just lift and move your arm? I want you to see how that feels. You tell me. You can move that arm any way you want.
I love this way.
You like that way? Okay. So if you hold it there for a second, before you get tired and like want to put it down, just let me know. I'm going to grab it and do some other stuff with that. How's that right there?
Good.
There we go.
Getting tired.
Getting tired? Okay. I'm going to hop up. Let your arm go. I got you. So you like to the back or to the front?
To the front.
To the front? Right there? How's that?
I'm good.
You tell me. Which way? You like the first one?
I like the other one.
The other one?
Yeah.
I got you. There we go. This way. How's that?
Yeah.
There we go. What about there?
Good.
You can also start to get to the edge of the axillary border along teres minor and major. Your all massage therapists are completely borked. Right. How's that?
Is it?
Not too much? Elbow, shoulder, all fine?
Yeah.
Do you see how the forearm and elbow is primary, but there was just all those options? I was just playing. Once I find something that she says, ooh, what is that? Oh my God, or it's causing referred pain somewhere. Then I'm looking at anatomy charts, trigger point charts, trying to figure out, okay, is she having a problem with serratus or is it more lat? She liked her arm up above her head. Make sense? Because it goes up and through. Where does the lat attach? The wood chopping muscle, right? Big guy on the side. So she might be having issues where the lat goes up and like attaches, right? You're just becoming a mechanic. You're just trying to figure out what tissue we're going to work on, where we're going to apply pressure. I don't have to mobilize her arm that much. Most people wouldn't be able to do that. They would find that initial compression to be intense enough where I just have them do this and they go, oh, okay, that's okay. That's good. I could do that. Yeah, I couldn't take them past that range. For her, she didn't have as much of an issue. Do you guys want to try that? Yeah. Serratus.
She's young and tender. You move like that because you're young and tender.